We good to go? Do you have to do that as soon as I turn the cameras on? Why didn't you do it before?
I was gonna do it, and then you were like ready to go. So
it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. I mean, as soon as
I don't need you to open a sody pop.
As soon as I turned around there, the can was right in front of the camera.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, you're gonna see it within 2 seconds. It was just a big old.
Huh?
The can, man. It was in front of the camera.
Oh, well, I'll stick to. I don't know. We back.
Ah, you can edit it out.
Whatever. I ain't editing nothing. We're back. Back to bass fishing. I got a spinner. A golden spinner. I'm gonna try this first. I got a jig on my bait caster, but as we hit this structure.
Good old Senko. The structure we always try when we come here.
There's never anything.
Never anything over here.
I feel like we're getting later in the year, so spinners got to start working here.
Oh yeah.
Smaller baits, getting colder. I got a tangled mess already.
Bait caster?
No, spinner.
Cool. Slide between your legs here real quick. No home.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I was focused on my cast because I almost got in the tree branch and I saw something splash, and then you go, I'm just going to slide between your legs real quick. And it didn't even faze me what you said.
We're out here fishing, man. You know I'm handling my pole closely too.
Between my legs?
Yep. Every now and again my pole's got to slide between your legs.
That's off camera talk.
That's only fish talk.
Yeah, OF. We're starting an OF, only fish. All right, I gotta keep us moving. Get towards them pads. We run out of daylight.
I was about to say, I feel like we're spending a little too much time over here when we know they're a little bit further down.
I asked you if you wanted to run the ship today. No, I'm behind on the bass tail. I gotta be in the front of the boat.
Well, no, my mindset was you usually do a good job when we come here of like managing.
I know where the fish are.
Yeah.
Oh, fish. Bass, baby. Let's go.
Nicely done.
On the board. And you hit that right at the boat.
I was gonna say, there's a lot of splashing going around us too. Oh man, where am I?
Whoa. All right, on the spinner. He's feisty. He's hungry, man. A little thin. Got to fatten up for the winter.
That's why he's hitting.
That's why he's hitting. Got the bass off my back. All right, I'm ready to go.
Yep, I bet you are.
I got weeds.
I was gonna say, I'm like seeing a bunch of jump action.
Probably a little panfish. Although if we're getting later in the year and there's panfish around,
there's bass around.
The bass around, because they're probably following the feeder fish. Not that I know anything about fishing. All I do is regurgitate things I read online that other people say, and then I come onto my podcast and say them like I know what I'm talking about.
Basically talk about how it's like, I know everything, but
these are the colors you got to use. This is the time of day. I know nothing about fishing. But I do catch bass.
Yeah, oh yeah. It's funny, I think freshwater fishing, you really can't trust like what anybody says.
The waters are different everywhere. Even like different ponds are different than other places in the same area, you know?
Like now saltwater fishing, you can probably trust people because saltwater is like, you got schools of fish and everything, so it's like.
Plus saltwater fishing, you're just going out there and you're trolling around.
You got a little fish finder thing telling you where they are and you know where the schools are, and it's like, way. I mean, when you have the ability to have massive boats do charter fishing, I think that kind of answers everything, where it's like, all right, ain't that difficult. You ain't gonna get like a party boat, I guess, would be like the most relevant like boat you could use. You ain't gonna fill that up with like 8 people and go out fishing.
Unless you got a bunch of hooers.
Yeah.
So they don't take up much room.
Yeah, maybe getting like 16.
16 of them?
8 of them, and then like 4 big men.
Yeah, like those toilet girls.
Yeah.
You know what toilet girls are?
Oh man, what are they?
When like rich people in Dubai with oil money or Saudi Arabia. They pay these girls that you see on Instagram with the butt cheeks.
Yep.
And they fly them out. And they basically treat them
like they're not human.
Yeah, it could be. Or maybe they're nice to them. I don't know. I've never been on one of those yachts. But you see, let's just say anytime you see a hot chick on a yacht, it's not hers, okay?
Oh yeah.
Someone's paying for that. And she's paying to be on there, probably with one of her holes. Oh. Ah! I just got stabbed with a hook trying to get the thumbnail.
Sorry about that. Fish came and took my worm and then just didn't want it.
Did you have a bite?
Yeah, I saw him like literally do the bloop. I was like, I thought it tightened up and clearly not. Since that thing just whoop, Chris Berman right at you.
Whoop. He's still alive. I
think we've talked about this before. I'm gonna say
have
yes.
We might have new viewers, man. Is he still alive?
That's true. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. I'll have to watch a Sunday night game.
Or just Google Chris Berman. Something going for right there, man. Chris Berman alive. What if I catch that fish for you?
I hope we find out how big he is, because that's twice now I've been hit over there. Dang, perfect weather right now.
Why can't I just stay like this all year? Every single day, or at least every day we go fishing.
Yep. It's funny.
Pretty soon it's gonna be friggin' windy and cold and no soup weather.
Yep. I was just about to say, funny how this is like, could be one of the last few weekends where we just come out and we're like, oh, this is
so
amazing.
nice. Pretty soon it's gonna be like, oh my God, it's so cold.
Yeah, pretty
My
soon
hands are
this,
frozen.
I don't want to be out here anymore.
Can I stick my pole between your legs to keep warm? Alright, there's a lot of weeds over here. I did it. Oh!
Huh?
What is that? Oh, it's just a weed. I thought that was like a foot of something.
Oh, yeah.
Does that kind of look like a foot, or am I crazy? I thought it was like a mouse's foot. Probably sounds so sissy right there. Oh! What was that? Someone's like, these guys are definitely warming each other's poles. Dude, I've been watching 90 Day Fiancé. We love 90 Day Fiancé. Have you ever watched it?
Man. I've seen a few episodes, and then remember, like, I was telling you about how my dad's friend's daughter
knows that
was on
one
it.
girl or something.
Or yeah, like stepsister was on there.
There's a new season of The Other Way.
Yeah, I've seen.
There's 10,000 different spin-off shows of it.
Yeah, I think HBO Max has like that show on there, like to stream. It's like the 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, and then it has like a plane like flying some like weird direction. Is that like they go to the other countries to become?
They start by going the other way, so the people don't come to America. They go there first. People are out of their goddamn minds. There's this one new couple that's got this girl that's like, I don't know, maybe late 30s, early 40s. It was like some farming girl, which proves she's crazy, because all of us farmers are crazy. And she's with this guy from somewhere in Africa, Nigeria, Uganda, something.
Zimbabwe,
one of those countries. And this guy is blind.
Oh.
So the girl is like so self-conscious, so she's like, I'm just so happy I'm with someone that can't see me, so I don't have to feel self-conscious about my body. And she gets there, and he like feels her up. He's like, your body is little bit here, little bit there, and he's like touching her sides.
Yep.
I'm like, wow, this is the most awkward thing I've seen. And then the best part is, I told you he's blind.
Yep.
Now, how he's blind is beyond me. The show, my pole is all screwed up. The show says, he comes on and goes, when I was a child, I was under this apple tree and an apple came down and hit me in the eye. And for a couple days I was all blurry. And then I go to the doctor and they say, oh, your sight is gone, you cannot see anymore. And I'm like, you're telling me an apple fell, hit you in the eyeball, like under the eye, it wasn't even in his eye, didn't like scratch anything.
Yep.
He just can't see because an apple fell down out of a tree. Old Boo Radley's apple tree.
Oh man.
Came down and hit him in the eye. And I'm like, I see people every Saturday night get punched in the eyeball on UFC.
Yeah.
And I've never seen anyone lose an eye. Okay? There's no way an apple can fall from a tree that hits you in the eye as hard as Francis Ngannou can punch you.
And why in the world is he having a doctor tell him your sight is gone?
Yeah.
Like,
I can't see.
You know your sight is gone?
Well, he knew, but he's like, I'm having problems seeing. So he's fully blind in that eye.
Okay.
Apparently, since he can't see in that eye,
he overused like the other eye?
well, that eye is compensating.
Yep.
He can't see well, he trips, he falls, he hits his other eye on the corner of a table. This isn't funny, but it's also like, you want me to believe this?
It's kind of one of those things where, all right, this guy's...
All right, this show is lying to me.
Yeah, this guy's
something here doesn't add up.
Story that's just like, eh.
And then later on in the season, spoiler alert, they go to another doctor while the girl's there.
Yep.
And then they go, it looks like you have glaucoma in both eyes and there's lots of pressure. So we believe that's the reason behind your blindness.
Ah, jeez.
So I'm like, I wonder how many people TLC got with that narrative that an apple fell, hit him.
Apple fell hit him and then like, you know, he tripped and fell.
How stupid do you think we are?
Yeah.
And some people probably bought it. I'm like, I've watched UFC. You don't just lose your eye unless you're Michael Bisping. All right, man, there's got to be bass in here.
What's up with this line?
What are you doing? We got fish to
Keeps
catch.
like going over itself. I don't even know where that splash was anymore.
It was over there. Oh. You gotta throw your line right over mine.
It's all good, man. I'm behind you.
You got all this water over here in front of you. And he's behind me. I'm sick of you trying to get behind me.
What happens, man? You let me get my pole between your legs.
Yeah, it's all downhill or insert hill from here. I see what's going on. I'm one up. You trying to sabotage me?
Nah. Well, subconsciously maybe.
Oh, I got something. Bass, baby!
Get him in.
Another dink. Well, this one's even smaller. On the spinner. Let's go. Okay. Hey, man, I know where the bass are. Trust me.
So confused as to where the bass are.
He looks giant on screen. Let me put up my little baby finger. Now, get your big ass hand out of the way. Just get him just coming up out of the shot. That way it looks bigger like that. All right, sorry, buddy.
Had to make him a star.
Oh, let's go. Told you, man. What's wrong, man?
Want a bass, man.
I want a bass, man. It's not asking a lot, is it?
I gotta get away from my traditional use of Senkles and start
spinning
and other stuff, cranking. You got another one, didn't you?
You got another one, baby. Another bass.
Ain't big, but he's something.
I'm not catching big fish. We catch fish. Bigger than the last one. Ooh, he's a little thicker.
Thick boy. Or girl. A little belly tap.
Give him a little dance action. Ooh, do the worm. Okay. Cringe. 3. You know what's not cringy? Catching 3 bass. All right, man, where do you want to go? Home?
Yeah, that's what it certainly feels like. I guess keep moving along this tree line area and then just kind of make our way back since, what do we got, maybe like 10 minutes more?
Daylight?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got 20. We'll go until our batteries die. Should we end this podcast?
Yeah, just in case.
All right. Running out of daylight, running out of enthusiasm to fish.
Battery.
Battery, yeah. Our batteries, camera batteries.
The disappointment of a perfect day to go out fishing and just...
Well, I thought it was pretty good.
Well, you would.
You would.
Nah. It was a good day.
Yeah, it was a good day.
It was worth coming out.
Better than not fishing, right?
Yep, better than not fishing, so.
I'll put the bass tally down below. Sorry, I'm up 3 more. But this
is
the Barnes and Brews Rodcast,
and we are Island Boys.
We're what?
Nah, we're out.
We're out.